Hello, my name's Sean Baytall. I'm a sailboat owner. I've owned a sailboat in the Biscayne Bay waterways since 1999. And this is a brief video that shows how I make the decision of how to set my anchors. First of all, you're looking at two combined NOAA maps. One is the projected track of the current storm. I believe it's going to be Debbie. And the other one is the earliest expected times for tropical storm force winds. So I overlaid these two so you can see the track, which you probably could have guessed from the arrival times of winds. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to move a graphic of a hurricane through that track, and you're going to see how the winds are going to change. The first thing you're going to notice before I place that graphic is that the track is to our west, which puts us on what they call the strong side of the hurricane. Here's my graphic. I'll place it right there, and you'll see that right here where Miami is, you're going to notice that the winds should be coming out of the northeast. That's the predict. We call it the wrong side of the storm because as the hurricane is moving north, the winds are going to be combined. Now, if the storm were to our east, the winds blowing out of the north would have been offset by the forward motion of the hurricane. So you could subtract the forward motion velocity from the wind speeds. On our side, they will add, which will become more important as the storm moves north. You'll see that a couple things here. 8 p.m. Saturday night, which is tonight, is the earliest that they're predicting tropical storm force winds. You're also going to notice this, that there is a tongue of zero probability that passes right here. And Miami is right on the cusp of that line. So it's possible that we're not going to see 39 mile an hour or plus winds. So let's look at that storm again. Notice that right now the winds are coming out of the east-northeast. As the storm moves and it approaches our earliest strong winds, you're going to notice the wind is going to clock. In other words, the direction that the wind is coming is moving around a circle in the clockwise fashion. It's moving from the east to now the southeast. And as it continues, you'll see the winds through Miami are going to continue to move towards the south in a clockwise fashion. So we call that wind clocking. What I would do if this were a hurricane, I would make sure that my best anchor would be set in the direction from which the wind is blowing, which is the southeast. Because the hurricane is going to continue to go past, I would probably set a second anchor to the south. So I'm looking at a 90-degree spread from the mooring ball to my backup anchor. Go through the chalk with chafing guards to a deck cleat and then run the line either back to a midship cleat or to the aft cleat to continue backing up that deck cleat that's holding the anchor. This is how I make my decision of where to put my backup anchor. I set my best anchor so that the strongest winds are going to be protected by the strongest anchor in the direction. So I'm setting here my anchor in the east-southeast direction. I'm going to set a backup anchor a little further south, maybe 60 to 90 degrees to the south. Thank you for watching.